Okay guys, welcome back to Fishing Planet. I'm Soopa-Dave. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the whole overview of the new update. Not just the lake, we're going to take a look at the lake obviously too real quick. I'm trying to make this video as quick as I can. So let's start off with the new stuff added to the game. If you look here in rods, real easy way to do this is just hit new. We have these new rods here. And they are casting rods, guys, so glance over them really quick so you can see them. And if you want, we're going to go through the reels as well. And we're going to hit new, and these are the reels that go with it. Some interesting things I'll note that this adds here, some of the stuff here. There's some new line, obviously. Is the new leader, and I'll actually scroll through each one, so if you want to stop and look at each one individually. But something new that I would be very interested in the reasoning why is if you look, the new top titanium leader is only 87, and they didn't add a leader that's bigger than the line, so that worries me a little bit. I think I'll be using the, as much as I like personally using braid, I think I'm going to be using this mono to actually make sure my titanium leader is there, so it's not wearing out. If you guys don't know, if you put a titanium leader on that's smaller than the line test wise, it'll wear out much quicker, guys. Unless they've updated it with this update, but I doubt that. So let's go into new here. This is maybe the biggest thing for me in this whole update was the gear. I know the sharks and all that are cool, but for me, this gear is super awesome. In fact, I've already equipped this. These two are the same. So for me, I really like that green, so I did get it. But honestly, this you can buy as well, guys. And the new level 2 with this update is 70 now. But these two are the same. I want to make this very clear. The only reason I have this is I like the color and I had extra pay coins. So I would recommend getting this one, not the one I have. I just like the color. I want to make that clear so you don't buy the wrong one for bay coins. And as well, we have more, uh, the two new vests, the rod case. There's a bunch of stuff here, and I'll go through it slowly so you guys can see it. New keep nets, and there you go. And with this new tackle weight, by the way, guys, it is the new number is 215 on tackles if you have every thing maxed out. Interestingly enough. And the new big keep net at 70, guys, is 1,366.8 in weight. I'm actually kind of shocked that it isn't higher, but honestly, that's not bad at all. We'll take what we get, right? And in terminal tackle here, we'll do the same thing. New, it's basically just the cap and hooks, and they go up to 14. And we're going to take a look here at the new lures. This one is actually pretty interesting because there's a lot of 6-inch stuff. Some new stuff here that is bigger. And like I said, I will scroll through these so you can see them all. The new swim baits look crazy cool. Can't wait to use them. The jigging spoons obviously look cool too. So we're gonna see how them all work. But we got 6-inch stuff with now, which is very interesting to me. And we're gonna see how that plays out here, guys. Now let's take a look at the new baits. This is really cool. They didn't add any bait pulls, so I find it interesting that they did actually add the new baits, guys. There's a sardine, a minnow, and a grasshopper, and it looks like a moth larva. Ground baits, there's nothing new. Believe it or not, there's actually nothing new here in boats. They did not make the other boat buyable unless it is in the pack, which is a little disappointing, but honestly, the pack is completely worth it. I did a video on that. I'll try to leave that video down in the description. And some interesting things here. They did not add anything to marker buoys. As you can see, I can't buy anymore. I'm maxed out. So they are left at 1,500. So let's take a look at the license for Brazil. If I would guess, it's going to be about 2,400. But let's take a look. Yeah, 2,380. It was off by 20 Bitcoins. I'm not a big fan of buying the licenses, and I say that and I have them all, but I kind of wish I hadn't. But that one's going to be up to you guys. Honestly, I mean, that seems like on par with what they were going to do here. So I'm going to take you guys to the lake, and then I'll be right back. Okay, real quickly here, guys. While at the lake, I checked the store. Everything seems to be exactly the same, except for you can seem to buy the wooden kayak. Everything else does look like the global shop, just more expensive, unless I missed something, but I highly doubt it. If I did, please put it down in the comments if y'all find something else. Also to note, we have new missions, and as I have not done these clearly yet, because the update just came out about 15 minutes ago, uh, we need to, I'll put down in the description how many missions there are in explorations, and we'll go from there, guys. Obviously, I'll be doing videos on them and other things here at this lake, so stay tuned for that. And at the map, we're going to go over the weather patterns real quick. So if you want to see the weather patterns, nothing looks like too out of the ordinary. It looks kind of like normal weather patterns and peaks. And for the fish at the lake, we have the common trophy unique apapapa, the interestingly enough, the unique arapaima. Probably I could go into details of these, but I know these can get to, I think these are 330 or 440. I can't remember quite offhand what they get off to. These banded araku look really cool. Some Baiaras here. The Bekuda, which that is a new one. And that has a common trophy and unique. I think a lot of people, the big one for them is the bull shark, which I'll have fun with, but I kind of like a lot of these other things in this update. But, that there is going to be a 440 fish it gets up to. I do know that. Butterfly peacock bass in all forms, it looks like, except for young. The electric eel, which I believe actually gets very large and is worth a lot of money, like the bull shark. I mean, obviously it's not going to get 400 pounds, but this fish does get big and is worth a lot of money. Let's see here. Flagtail, the flat whiskered jacuda. This one here is a new fish with common trophy and unique, and that is really cool looking. I'm not actually sure the max size on these. I think they're 10. I could be wrong on that. But we got the Oscar, the new catfish, which I believe is 330 pounds or 440. I know it says 440 on the right hand side, but I don't know that that's accurate. One of these is only 330, I believe. The red tail barracuda, and let's see here, the piranha. So it has, they do have both forms of the piranha here. The ripsaw, silver arowana, silver. Wow, there's a lot of uniques here. The speckled peacock bass, that's gonna be a good one. If you don't know, that's a very good money maker. And let's take a look in the Trahara. So that is that, and I'm gonna spawn here just at one spot so you can see the lake a little bit. But the video is running longer than I would like it, so we're not going to take too much time on that part itself here, guys. Alright, so I will say the attention to detail on this map seems to be pretty darn good. Also, guys, this map is a ginormous. This is a very big map. I don't know if it's as big as Blue Crab, but it definitely is not small. We'll go to another spawn point just to kind of, you can see the scale of it. This little area that looks tiny on the map is actually quite large. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and Good luck, guys, on the new lake and tight lines.